Electric shower heads that deliver shocks are not real and do not exist. The concept of an electric shower head designed to administer shocks is a misconception. There is no legitimate market for such devices, nor are they legal or available for purchase in recognized retail channels. Safety standards and electrical codes in countries like the United States strictly prohibit devices that pose a risk of electric shock during normal use. The idea may stem from a misunderstanding of how some electric shower heads operate in certain regions, particularly in countries like Brazil. These shower heads often use a heating element to warm the water as it flows through the device. These types of electric shower heads are not designed or intended to deliver electric shocks. These shower heads typically operate at 120 volts or 220 volts, depending on the electrical standards of the region. The current draw varies depending on the heating power, which can range from 3000 watts to 7500 watts. Using Ohm's law, current is calculated by dividing power in watts by voltage in volts. For example, a 5500 watt shower head operating at 220 volts would draw approximately 25 amps. Safety is a critical concern in the design and installation of these devices. They are typically equipped with grounding wires and other safety features to minimize the risk of electric shock. However, improper installation or maintenance can increase the risk of electrical hazards. It is important to note that electrical codes and regulations vary significantly between countries. What may be permissible in one country may be strictly prohibited in another. In the United States, the National Electrical Code, or NEC, sets the standard for safe electrical installations. This code addresses the specific requirements for electrical appliances, including shower heads, to ensure that they meet rigorous safety standards. The NEC requires that all electrical equipment be listed and labeled by a recognized testing laboratory such as Underwriters Laboratories or all to verify that it meets the applicable safety standards. This listing ensures that the equipment has been tested and evaluated for potential hazards, including electric shock. For shower heads and other bathroom fixtures, the NEC includes specific requirements for ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection. A GFCI is a safety device that monitors the current flowing through a circuit and quickly shuts off the power if it detects a leakage current that could indicate a ground fault. This protects individuals from electric shock hazards in wet or damp locations. The NEC requires GFCI protection for all 125 volt, 15 amp and 20 amp receptacles in bathrooms, as well as for electrical equipment installed near water sources such as showers and bathtubs. In addition to GFCI protection, the NEC also includes requirements for bonding and grounding of electrical equipment in bathrooms. Bonding is the process of connecting all metal parts of electrical equipment and appliances to create a low impedance path for fault current. This helps to ensure that any fault current will quickly trip a circuit breaker or GFCI, minimizing the risk of electric shock. Grounding is the process of connecting the electrical system to the earth, which provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source. This helps to stabilize the voltage and reduce the risk of electric shock. The NEC includes detailed requirements for grounding electrode systems, grounding conductors, and equipment grounding conductors. These requirements are designed to ensure that the electrical system is properly grounded and that any fault current will be safely conducted back to the source. The idea of a shower head intentionally designed to deliver electric shocks is contrary to established safety standards and electrical codes. Such devices would pose a significant risk of injury or death and would not be permitted for sale or use in countries with robust electrical safety regulations. It is important to rely on credible sources of information and to consult with qualified electrical professionals when evaluating electrical products and practices. Do not experiment with electrical devices or attempt to modify them in any way that could compromise their safety. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and local electrical codes when installing or using electrical equipment. In summary, the assertion that electric shower heads designed to deliver shocks are prevalent in any market is false. Reputable manufacturers and retailers would not offer such products, and regulatory agencies would prohibit their sale. The concept is rooted in misinformation and should be disregarded. Always prioritize safety and adhere to established electrical codes and standards when dealing with electrical appliances. If you have concerns about the safety of an electrical device, consult with a qualified electrician or contact your local electrical inspection authority. They can provide guidance and ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with applicable regulations.